Alabama football pound Keith Holcombe had a rough night. Alabama football's junior linebacker Keith Holcombe got to start against the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Memorable would put it mildly for the young man. ICYMI Tide survived Starkville in his first Southeastern Conference action as a starter. Keith Holcombe had to have a big night. He was filling in for a number of starting linebackers out with injury, and would have his hands full with MSU's running quarterback Nick Fitzgerald. As Mike Parham of BamaHammer.com put it 2 days ago, that's where redshirt junior linebacker Keith Holcombe comes into the picture. Holcombe, a Tuscaloosa native, is looking forward to making the most out of this opportunity. Holcombe was the player to watch, as the Alabama defense needed to make some tackles to quell the storm that Fitzgerald wished to unleash in the running game. With all of the play action and option rushes that the 6'5", 230-pound quarterback would run, the linebackers would need to make plays or help from the defensive backs. In Holcombe's case, Alabama needed to replace him in the first half. In total, Holcombe made 6 tackles, one was solo. However, he missed multiple tackles on MSU's opening drive, allowing Fitzgerald and the Bulldog running backs to run right through or around him. Holcombe's reward was to be replaced by Dylan Moses, a freshman. Until the bleeding stopped on defense, Alabama football fans were starting to panic. Bama Hammer heavy checkmark at Bama_Hammer just checked my heart rate on my Apple Watch. Current rate is 82. 7 minutes ago it was 112, 10:34 a.m., November 12th. 201788 replies, 1717 retweets, 110,110 likes, Twitter ads, info and privacy. Eventually, the damage was limited and the Crimson Tide had won the game. However, not having Sean Dion Hamilton or Mac Wilson was very noticeable. Having to rely on Holcombe and a freshman for the rest of the season at linebacker may pose a problem for the Iron Bowl against Auburn, let alone the SEC or national championship games. Alabama fans wanted blood for witnessing the Crimson Tide's defense being manhandled by MSU's offensive line. They took to social media, where many took out their frustration on Holcombe for missing tackles. However, being replaced by Moses parted the sea of hate. Anyone left cursing Holcombe's presence on the field were then warned to be careful. Bama Hammer heavy checkmark at Bama_Hammer. Don't say anything bad about Holcombe. His girlfriend searches his mentions and will get #angry on Twitter. Just FYI, https://twitter.com/abington/status/9295100087478517776 7:47 a.m., November 12th. 20171818 replies, 44 retweets, 2929 likes, Twitter ads, info and privacy. Is she another Gisele Bündchen? When Holcombe starts playing middle linebacker like Tom Brady plays quarterback for the New England Patriots, then maybe Alabama fans would let her angry tweets slide. However, Crimson Tide supporters didn't see 5 Super Bowl rings on Holcombe's hand, so they went at him like children striking a piñata at a birthday party that they thought stunk. More from Bama Hammer. Alabama football, CFB playoff chase pivots after Irish and UGA losses 17-8 to go. Alabama football swagger, Jalen Hurts put MSU on ice 1 day ago. Alabama football Tide survives Starkville, burns MSU blitz late 1 day ago. Alabama football, Georgia in first place is better for Crimson Tide 1 day ago. If Dan Mullen is so good, how come he can't beat Alabama football? 1 day ago they wanted some excitement, so the controlled violence was their way to release the tension. Do a bunch of missed tackles make it right? No. But that's what happens when you sign on to play Alabama football. It doesn't matter where one is on the depth chart, the fans expect results. The coaching staff never adjusts to injuries because they recruit with the expectation that the player can fill the spot the same way as the starter did. to pull Holcombe out of the line of fire for a moment. Alabama fans should remember that this wasn't the first game that Holcombe had to be a starter before he was primed and ready. After jumping into the first game against Florida State for a tackle, Holcombe had to be a starter against Fresno State and earned 4 solo tackles, 7 in total. He did the same in the following week against Colorado State, with 9 total tackles. Holcombe even had a sack against Texas A&M and LSU. The talent is there. Holcombe just didn't have his best in the first quarter last night. That doesn't mean the kid isn't capable of playing linebacker for a Nick Saban defense. Remember, when both Hamilton and Wilson went out for the season with injury, Holcombe was up to the task last week.